What's going on, everybody? Talon finally back. It has been over, geez, I want to say about a year right now, but finally came back. Finally got good, decent schedule in order. I do a lot more Twitch streaming now, but I want to continue to do YouTube videos every now and then if I get the chance. So I thought I'd start off with a very fun game that I picked up while being here in Japan right now, and it is called DBZ Dokkan Battle, or Dragon Ball Z, however you want to pronounce it. You know, it's basically the same thing. But a lot of people are torn between playing the global version or the Japanese version. The Japanese version is ahead in terms of characters and events and story missions right now, and the global version is not as far along, but it's in English, and the Japanese version is only in Japanese. So if you can't really read Japanese, it's kind of hard. So I thought I'd just start putting out a little bit of tips and tricks videos to help newcomers. You know, if you're an avid player and you've been playing for a long time, maybe this isn't helpful, but you know, maybe you might learn something that you'd never thought of before. You know, you didn't really understand. So I am by no means a Japanese expert. You know, my language skills have been getting better and better since moving here, but hopefully I can help you out a little bit. So if you jumped right into the Japanese version and you get to the main page here, you're seeing all this kanji and hiragana and katakana and everything. So I'm just going to go through kind of the main menus for right now, and this might be a decent long video. I might break it up into two, I'm not sure yet. So if you see a part 1 on it, then that means there's going to be a part 2 coming out. So to start, this is your team. You can circle it around like so, okay? You have your leader right there, and then you got the rest of your team there, okay? So, but starting off, we've got the sides here, okay? Let's talk about the sides. I'm tapping it right here, and you'll see that, okay? First, you have, this is called Dragon Ball, okay? Or the Dragon Balls from this show, okay? If you tap it, it'll load up the Dragon Balls that you currently have, and if you don't have one, you can tap it and it'll show you where it is. Now you're probably thinking, okay, there's no way I can read that. Do I have to scroll through and try to remember exactly what it looked like? No, you can actually hit this green button right here, or cancel if you don't want to do it. But if you hit this button right here, it takes you right to the level you want to do. So, and by the way, it is a ×2 experience, which is really helpful for your rank. I will get back to that later. Next is going to be friend right here. Okay, so we've got 3 things as soon as it loads here. We've got friend list, okay, so it says friendo listo. Then you have friend code, okay, so if you want to look at your friend code, you can, or your ID, or add somebody. And then you have friend invites, people that have sent you invites to look at. I don't have any right now, so can't really show you what it looks like, but you basically just hit the green for okay, or the black and white for no, I don't want to accept this, okay? So next, over here is going to be the news, okay? So currently in the news, we have some new Dragon Ball GT story events coming up. Not much information on them, but this does say story, okay? So new story missions are coming, and then some other stuff. You can get like some SRs and things like that, and SSRs coming. You know, kind of the usual that we see. Oops, I did not want to hit that. Right now we've got the cooler event going on, so if you haven't done that yet, go ahead. This was for some maintenance stuff, I believe. This is the current summoning event going on right now, so definitely some good characters. This is the prizes that we can get, or that the events coming up that we can expect to get. We are currently right now in the middle of this one with the new stones, and we are about to get this, so we are very excited for that. The villain only missions, these are actually pretty good if you have some of the older SSRs, and got the God event, and just a lot of events going on right now, which is really cool. It keeps the game a little fresh. Unless you've beaten it all, then maybe not so much. So I've only been playing this account for about a week. So and then finally we've got presents, which if you log on every single day, you get some presents from the people over at Bandai who make the game. So it's pretty good. This right here is for the World Tournament. It is not currently active right now, but if you see it all electrified and everything, then you'll be able to enter the World Tournament. This up here is a Twitter campaign. If you have Twitter, go for it, okay? Finally, down here at the bottom, okay, so down here, starting here, we've got home, okay, so if you click it, you'll go to the home page, which I'm already on. This is Team, if you hit Team, okay? This is Geiji, okay? This is where you can summon, okay? And we'll come back to that later. This is Shopbu, or Shop, okay? You can buy Dragon Stones, and I will go back to the Baba thing here in a bit, okay? That's kind of a little bit all on its own. And then finally we have the main menu. This is looking at event news more. This is for getting a transfer code if you want to transfer. However, I have heard that people don't keep everything when they do it. Some people have lost their accounts, so kind of take it at your own risk. Options, help, and title, return to title. So that's kind of the main front page of everything, okay? So let's go into team here a bit, because this is definitely where a lot of kanji comes in. You're probably thinking, oh man, what the heck is this? I don't understand this at all. So first off, we've got team, okay, your actual team that you build. You can have 6 characters in total. This is training. This is itemu, or item. This is your character list, okay? This is Zeni, to trade characters and stuff in for Zeni. This is to awaken your characters, or Dokkan Awaken if you have special characters. This is the Dokkan list. This is a list of all the Dokkan available characters currently in the game. And this is an encyclopedia of all of the characters that you can run into, okay? So let's go into the team part. So this is how you can build your team. Always keep in mind the team cost. You always have to keep that in mind. If you have a bunch of characters and you awaken them and you're like, oh yeah, these guys are really strong, if you don't have the team cost, you can't use them in game, and you're going to be kind of bummed. So don't forget to do that, okay? This is currently my team right now. I got really lucky on the Gogeta poll. Same with all these guys pretty much, although Vegeta here is my guaranteed SSR. If you join the game now, you get a guaranteed SSR ticket. So that's some incentive to play, right? Get a free SSR, why not? So that's about it for the team stuff. Not really much. You just simply click on who you want to pick. You select who you want. It'll tell you if you can or cannot trade it. And yeah, you're basically good to go. Okay, so let's back out here into training. Okay. Oh, and if you're wondering what the kanji above this training here, it's got this campaign going right now. So you get like double training XP when you do it. So you guys level up faster. So if we go into here, you know, I can select like Kaioken Goku. You can then select up to 5 characters to pick to train, okay? And then you can select your items. These are training items. Always keep the same color to the same character you're using. For example, if you're using Agility Goku, then use the agility items. Now, I didn't figure this out for a while, but if you want to, you can hold down on this and it will tell you what it is. So it's like, well, that's pretty simple. But this is coming from a guy who cannot see colors very well. So it helped me a lot. So if you can just hold down your finger, you can say the same symbol right here is the same as the Goku I currently would like to train. Select as many as you want, and then hit OK. And then this will allow you to change the training grounds, which does up your experience more if you like to. So, or you can use a free one, and then you've also got, this shows you how many, and it also tells you how much Zeni it will cost, because it does cost Zeni to train your guys. You can't do it for free, okay? Next is going to be your item list. So this is looking at your training items, your medals for awakening, your support items, and then other items. The other items is going to be like SSR tickets and things like that you get from tournaments or daily prizes. So next is going to be trading guys in for Zeni, and I'll do that right now, actually. So I have a bunch of these random normal guys. Not good at all. They're not very good. So let's just sell them real quick. You simply just tap them. Then you hit the red go, and then it says, basically it reads, are you sure you want to trade these guys in? This is how much Zeni you're getting. You can hit cancel or OK. And boom, there you go. You get the Zeni. Okay. Next is awakening. Okay. Now, I can awaken quite a few of my guys, actually, but I choose not to because of my team cost, okay? Like, so for example, if I wanted to, I could go into my Vegeta here, and I could awaken all of them, okay? So let's actually go back for a second. So it tells you at the top here, it says Ato and then 50. That means, Ato means like 50 more to go, okay? So, and then down here is how many you have, okay? So I've got plenty for everybody. I can do it if I want to. However, the team cost right here goes up. That is not good, okay? You gotta watch out for that team cost. So because this kanji right here, or this katakana right here, says kosto. Okay, so cost. Just keep an eye out for that. Okay, so I'm not going to awaken him right now. But you can basically awaken people if you want. If they are Dokkaned awaken, if they can do a Dokkan awaken after you make them Ultra like this, then it will let you. But see, like my Vegeta right here, I awakened him already. He cannot go past that anymore. Okay, so he will not be able to awaken him. Okay, and if you have any more questions about what awakening is, you can click this up here, and it will show you exactly what I just told you, except all in kanji. So hopefully this makes a difference. When you awaken people, they become like a super strength or super tech and things like that. Okay, they will hit harder. Okay, especially when you go into like Z hard, you need your guys awakened. Okay, and actually some of the events require you to be awakened, so do keep that in mind as well.